sailed 4,210 miles to get here, and it's our second ocean crossing in 6 months. It feels incredible to be here. This place is amazing.
Any land would have been a welcome sight after 33 days at sea, but arriving into Fatu Hiva and one of the most iconic and beautiful anchorages in the cruising world was mind-blowing. After over a month of just blue sea and sky, we were surrounded by dramatic pinnacles and cliffs, all covered in a dense green foliage.
As we stretched out our sea legs, it seemed the colours, sounds and smells around us were all magnified, like our senses were on high alert.
With only one small shop in the village, serviced once every 3 weeks by a supply ship, each family grows a lot of their own food. Having not set eyes on fresh food for a while, it felt like we were in the Garden of Eden.
Luckily for us, they were willing to share and preferred to trade rather than accept cash. This family took us to their plot and shared some of the produce with us.
There's a waterfall up the valley here, so we're going to hike up and try and find it with some of our friends from the anchorage.
After our swim, we continued on for a view of the anchorage from the top of the cliff.
With the next island of Tahuata only a day sail away, loaded with fresh fruit, we upped anchor and set sail at dawn.
Once clear of the island, we were able to set the spinnaker, and a friendly pod of dolphins came to keep us company.
islands of the Marquesas are some of the most dramatic we have seen, with their sheer foliage-covered cliffs rising straight up out of the deep Pacific Ocean.
We're currently anchored in Hanamoenoa Bay on Tahuata, and this is the nicest water we've seen since Sandblast, which was about 2 months ago, so can't wait to jump in.
You can't get back ashore beyond the beach here because it's private property, so we're just going to up anchor and head down to the next bay where there's a little village with maybe a shop and hopefully a water tap so we can refill the tanks.
Once anchored in the Bay of Tahu, we left our tender with the local outriggers and set off in search of a shop.
So we found this shop here on Tahuata, and unfortunately no eggs and no vegetables, but $17 for a cheap bottle of wine, the cheapest one, not for us.
We decided to continue our exploration of the village and the surrounding area. The church here is the most impressive in the Marquesas, a massive building considering the small population of the village, with stunning carvings.
So you can see the notches in the tree where they climb up to harvest the coconuts. So this is a copra drying shed.
And copra is one of the main exports on the islands. So they take the meat out of the coconut and dry it out and then use it for oil, for cosmetics or obviously food.
Pretty warm. I'm looking forward to going back down there and going for a swim. So we've now learnt why everybody has a 4x4 around here.
And no bikes.
Yeah, and no bikes. It's not suitable for folding bikes, certainly. Maybe we've had our mountain bikes. So I think we're going to concede defeat on this one and head back down and try not to kill ourselves on the way down.
Next time, we sail on to Fatu Hiva, the main island of the Marquesas.